Hello again, Africa. Welcome back to your super show, The African Beat on the Voice of America. And, earlier on I told you that I have a guest that is Succulent from Sierra Leone. And he is a man of many caps. I'm telling you, he's a singer, he's a writer, he's an actor, he's a comedian, and what else? He's a dancer.
Yeah.
But today he's here on the Voice of, on the African Beat right here at the Voice of America, and I just want to say welcome to the African Beat, Succulent.
It's a honor. It's a privilege. Yep.
Yeah, man, succulent, succulent, succulent. Everybody's calling you Succulent. What is your real name, man?
Bokari Aruna is my real name.
Bokari Aruna.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I had given a quiz out there, so many people are going to miss that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure,
Bokari Aruna. Since I know you, I've known you as Succulent.
Yep.
Yeah, Bokari Aruna. Thank you very much, Succulent, and it's a pleasure having you right here on the show. And so let's start off with your first song. We're going to start off with your first song. That was way back.
That
Tumbadi. And, we're going to play this one. And when we come back, you're going to perform it right here.
Yep.
And when we come back, we're going to talk about it. I want to know where you got that song from, because that was a massive hit in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
So let's take the song right now. That Tumbadi with Succulent, live in Studio 4.
The new year is about to begin. 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 Put your hands together for the hit single. What a correct woman. It's a abomination. Why the shell was
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You took me way, way, way back, all the way back. Tell me how did this song come about? That Tumbadi, and it became an instant hit.
Yep. And I was working as a day worker at Mastership Anastasis. Yeah, I was doing painting and designing.
Designing.
Yeah.
You do painting and designing too.
Yeah.
Man, you're a jack of all trades.
I'm a barber as well. Yeah.
You're a barber.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Good. So I think I'm gonna get a nice haircut today.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. At a point in time, we were having a lunch, and I just saw one lady just walk by with this African structure.
My
by its
goodness.
figure. Since at that point, I started to like having an inspiration, looking at that structure, that figure, its structure, that Coca-Cola shape.
Eh.
I tried to put my lyrics together. I started in a comedy style.
Gee.
Yeah, well, correct, woman. It is not an abomination. Wait, it's shake the ways for me. All that I've worked for.
You can just pour it.
Pour in one. So it's like, I was like, oh wow, she is really from Africa and from Sierra Leone. I'm talking about the Sierra Leone women. They have more, especially the Mende women.
The Mende women.
Yeah.
Succulent. You did that song with one of the youngest producers at that time.
Yeah.
Sa Issa.
And
by then he just started, and everybody, that was the song that actually
blew
him out.
Right across.
Sa Issa. Who is Sa Issa? How did you catch up with Sa Issa for that song?
Well, Sa Issa is a producer and a multi-talented person, and he saw me. One way we are like soulmate. At the first time I was performing at the, I think I was doing a freestyle in the street, and he saw me and said, "Wow, you're really a talent. Can I work with you?" So, by that time, it was very, very hard to produce an album because we were just using old-fashioned Tascam machine and a keyboard, one keyboard, and just one old type fashion of, computer. So it was very, very difficult at that time. So, but we tried our best, and we delivered this song.
And you delivered that song.
Yeah.
And I could remember I was the first person to play that song on radio.
Yeah.
When you released it, when it was released to the public. And you did not sell that song. You did not make any money out of it.
Correct.
What were you thinking? The song became a massive hit.
At that time, when you said you are a musician in Sierra Leone, people look at you as a dropout.
As a dropout. Yeah.
Someone who is from...
Not just a musician, as an artist.
Slumdom, from slumdom area. Somebody is outcast. Somebody who is not mentally balanced or, mentally equipped or whatever. So they look at you, as if you are not serious. We did that song way back 2000, and we called so many people who can help. We knock so many doors so that people can help, so that we can produce a song, And we played the song in front of them. They listened to the song and they said, "This song is good. Wow, it's correct." But none of them can put money into it. So it was very, very hard for us at that time. So we decided to release the song and take our chances and see how people can appreciate it.
And I can tell you, most of those people made money out of that song.
Yeah, correct.
They refused to help to produce it, but they made a lot of money out of that song.
Course, yeah.
All right. Anyway, that is that Tumba Day. It is. That was its time.
Yeah, it was like a sacrifice to the industry,
Yes, and people still love the song today.
Up to now.
People love the song.
It's a lifetime music.
It's a lifetime music because every day you see women of that nature passing by and you think, okay, it's not an abomination.
Perfectly correct.
Okay, before we go to our next track, today I have you, and so we're going to make good use of those beautiful songs.
Yeah.
Before we go to our next track, Lover Boy, Lover Girl, that we're going to play, I want you to give a brief explanation or tell the people exactly who are you?
No, basically, I'm a Sierra Leonean. The name Succulent came from one of my friends in school days, in the primary school to secondary school. He normally called me Succulent. I said, "What do you mean of Succulent?" So go and check the dictionary.
Go and check.
So when I come across the word succulent, something juicy, then I asked him, I say, this is something juicy, something that is sweet or whatever. I say, yes. I say, you have sleepy coated vibes, so you know how to talk. And if you can use it in your musical thing, oh man, you say you will take the world by storm.
And so that is how Succulent came about.
Yeah.
And then you went into the music.
Yeah.
But after that Tumba Day, you started singing. You were doing more of ragamuffin kind of music.
Yeah, reggae dancehall stuff.
Reggae dancehall songs.
yeah.
And at some point you sounded so much like Shaggy.
Yeah, that's that's the other thing. When I released this song, Lover Boy, Lover Girl.
Lover Boy, Lover Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the next song we're going to play.
Yeah, and people were saying, "This is Shaggy." I went to one place to perform this song, and people boo at me. Even in Liberia, people boo at me.
They say you took Shaggy's song.
Yeah, it's not my song.
They say it's not your song.
Yeah, so I was having one of the instrumental, so I decided to go live and play live, so people get the conviction, and that's me.
And so that's what we're going to do now. I hope Shaggy will watch this because
Hopefully so, because
You sounded-
I really like to meet with
at
him.
some point, even when I was back home in Sierra Leone, I did a quiz on the radio. I played this song and I asked the people to call me and tell me who actually is the artist of the song. And people were saying it was Shaggy,
Yeah.
But let's hear you. Let's see you now on the song and
Yeah.
let's get a taste
I
of
really
it. Maybe the
compliment
people
him
out
for that,
there that are
yeah.
watching
Yeah.
or listening right now will be able to say, okay, maybe these guys are saying the truth, or let them be the judge
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah.
So let's get the song now. Lover Boy, Lover Girl, and this is the original from our guest today, Succulent from Sierra Leone. Check
Yep.
this one out.
Hello, who's on the line?
Lover girl, aren't you going to a party tonight?
Sure. You know me, Lover Boy. I'll be there. Trust me.
Lover boy,
Yes, Lover Girl.
there's a party going
Wow.
on in a beautiful place.
Yes, what a wonderful time.
Let's go party on tonight. Lover boy,
Yes, Lover Girl.
there's a party going on in a beautiful place.
So what a wonderful time.
Let's go party on tonight.
Girl, you know me one chill you up, you good to go. Make one up him up like a thin one of the broke. This not to joke, girl, I love you to the bone. Anything you telling me make I do already. Take me to the party and make me rock down steady. What a wonderful time, me and you to combine. The way are you can smiling and I want to say you're kind. So what a happy party going on for you and I, girl.
Lover boy,
Yes, Lover Girl.
there's a party going on in a beautiful place.
Yes, so what a wonderful time.
Let's go party on tonight. Lover boy,
Yes, Lover Girl.
there's a party going on in a beautiful place.
So what a wonderful time.
Let's go party on tonight.
You're working, you're talking, and the way you're smiling. Girl, your body pretty like a chicken. Hold me, darling, like you never done before. Oh my commanding wife, you are the one in my life. Oh my commanding wife, oh no, you are the one in my life. I know. Girl, your body wicked and bad. Succulent, love a girl like that. Girl, your body wicked and bad. Succulent, love a girl like that.
Lover boy,
Yes, Lover Girl.
there's a party going on in a beautiful place.
Yes, so what a wonderful time.
Let's go party on tonight. Lover boy,
Yes, Lover Girl.
there's a party going on in a beautiful place.
So what a wonderful time.
Let's go party on tonight.
Girl, you know me one chill you up, you good to go. Make we love him up like a tin one of the broke. This not to joke, girl, I love you to the bone. Anything you telling me make I do already. Take me to the party, make we rock down steady. What a wonderful time, me and you to combine. The way are you can smiling and I want to see you kind. So what a happy party going on for you and I, girl. I thought you're talking, the way you're smiling. Girl, your body pretty like a chicken. Hold me, darling, like you never done before. Oh my commanding wife, you are the one in my life. Oh my commanding wife, oh no, you are the one in my life. I know. Girl, your body wicked and bad. Succulent, love a girl like that. Girl, your body wicked and bad. Succulent, love a girl like that.
Lover boy,
Yes, Lover Girl.
There's a party going on in a beautiful place.
What a wonderful time.
Let's go party on tonight. Lover boy.
Yes, lover girl.
There's a party going on in a beautiful place.
What a wonderful time.
Let's go party on tonight. Lover boy. I will die for you. I have a kiss for you. Lover boy. As long as you promise me, say you go marry me. Lover boy. I will live with you. I will die with you. Lover boy. As long as you promise me, say you not go let me down. Lover boy.
Lover boy, lover girl. And did you actually listen to yourself when you were doing the song?
Of course.
When you listened to yourself, who were you hearing?
You know, when I wrote the song initially, I was like, can I do it? Can I do this type of music? I was like thinking in between. So, but when I recorded this song and it's come out, people were saying, oh, this is Shaggy, this is Shaggy, this is not you, Shaggy, it's Shaggy, all over the place. I was like, wow.
So were you copying Shaggy or did you know about him?
It's one of my greatest reggae dancehall artists.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Now I get it.
You know, I'll be very, very happy, you know, the day I'll
to meet him.
Yeah, to do some collaboration if.
Wow.
You know.
And this is, you know, for you to take after a man, you love this guy so much, you admire him so much,
Yep.
and you try to sing like him.
Yeah.
But there is still Succulent. There is that other side of Succulent
because
that is not
yes,
Shaggy.
multi-talented.
That is what we had in
Yeah.
like that Tumba Day,
Yeah.
and we'll be
One
hearing
Green
that in One Green Bobo,
yeah.
you know, and God Know the Bang
Phone and all
Phone.
this, yeah.
So you have different personalities.
Yeah.
Man,
You know, in my own country, we have so many multi-talented people. You know, before you become a musician, you need to know so many things. You need to like professional in your act. So before you
because
come out.
originally, before we started doing original songs, we were doing more of copyrights.
Yeah.
Even our local bands were doing.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. The Ghanaian legend was telling me yesterday, Kojo Entry,
Yeah.
that you know when they started with their band, they were singing Bob Marley, you know, all
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
popular guys,
Yeah.
you know, singing their songs before they went to their original.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's the trend that you actually took.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the African Beat on the Voice of America, and you're listening to me and my guest today, Succulent from Sierra Leone, and we're talking about some of his songs that he's done. But the master song is coming, the hit song is coming. Don't go away, just stay where you are. Now, the other song, One Green Bobo.
Yeah.
One Green Bobo, just you,
Yeah.
just man.
Yeah.
So this is it's a traditional song.
Yeah.
That has got the bubu genre to it.
Yeah.
So we call it like a bubu song.
Bubu song. Yeah.
And bubu is originally from Sierra
Sierra
Leone.
Leone, yeah.
Like we give tribute to the
legend,
great king of bubu,
yeah,
the legend
yeah.
Ahmed Jan
Kanabe,
Kanabe.
yeah.
May his soul rest in peace.
Perfectly, yeah.
You know. So how did you get into bubu music, man?
well-
you did dancehall music,
Yeah.
and you did that Tumba Day, like Afrobeat
Milo
or some
jazz,
Milo jazz or
Pawai
something,
music,
Pawai
yeah,
music,
reggae
and now
music,
you're doing bubu music.
Yeah. First of all, I start to admire this type of music, bubu music, when I was working for one woman who was doing business. She normally took me to one of these Port Loco area, you know, Tasso, Sangbulumba, Magbangba, Fare, Makasi, Benkia,
Now you know everywhere.
Polot, some of these places, I know those areas. So those are the places where this bubu music was originated. Lungi
Yes, in the north.
area,
Yes.
yeah. So, you know, most times in the evening hours, you can see they have this dance that they call Matele dance, you know. So I decided to work with them, to listen that type of music because I'm interested in that music. I want to learn a lot. So I began to learn how to blow the bubu of itself, the bubu
cane,
the
the cane.
cane, yeah. You know, start to learn how to do it and how to change my tongue because I'm a Mende by tribe. So if you want to sing, you need to come to the Temne
To
dialect.
come to the north,
Yeah.
you have to use it.
Change your
That-
yes, yeah.
You know,
Your phone.
this is the thing I say about us from Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
You know, we penetrate into every region,
Yep.
every dialect. That is why I say there's nothing like tribalistic business in that country.
No way,
It
no
is
way.
just the mind of the people,
mind of
just
the
the
people,
mindset.
correct, yeah.
Because man, when I do plays from the north, I talk like a Timney man.
Yeah.
And you know, I go back to the southeast, I talk like a Mende man. I go down to the west, I talk like a Creole man.
Yeah.
You know, so it is interesting. But
Yeah,
go ahead with it.
because it has to do with our culture and our heritage and all that. So, like having music like that in my album is gonna cut across, you know,
yes.
within the tribes and region and all that. So I try to incorporate that type of music into my album.
Well, it is interesting that bubu music, it originated in the north,
Yeah.
or from the north.
Yeah.
But I tell you, it's a Sierra
Your
Leone music.
it's all over now. Yeah.
It's everywhere. It's like you listening to the shagure that the Mende used to play. You listen to music of Bobby.
Yeah.
You know, everybody dance to
Steady
Bobby's music.
bongo
They
and all
don't
that.
say it's a Mende music. or it's
Ami Kalon.
Ami Kalon.
Gogbetua, all
Everybody
of that,
dance to
yeah,
the music.
yeah,
So it is a Sierra Leonean music.
Music, yeah.
So the bubu music is a Sierra Leonean music. But I want us to
Absolutely.
enjoy this one right now. One green bobo.
Now you make I design to
Hey, one green.
Apulina Tibutina Ose.
Apulina tiri to bring in a Ose. Oh yeah.
You see the phonetics?
Apulina tiri to bring in a Ose. Oh yeah.
baby.
Okay, let's join Succulent right now in One Green Bobo. I tell you, you will not be sitting down because you're going to be shaking to this one. Let's get it on.
Baby, now me make it the sun so.
Wange bobo, na you make her dey shine so. Wange bobo,
I pull in a trip, put in a hose, oh yeah.
wange bobo, na you make her dey bongo. Wange bobo,
Baby, now me make it the sun so.
wange bobo, na you make her dey shine so. Wange bobo,
I pull in a trip, put in a hose, oh yeah.
wange bobo, na you make her dey bongo. Wange bobo, you give me yes for me kai, you give me bed for me to sleep.
Oh, me name.
Buy me medicine wey I sick oh, na that dey make wey I dey bongo. Hey ya, wange bobo, na you make I dey shine so. Wange bobo,
I pull in a trip, put in a hose, oh yeah.
wange bobo, na you make I dey bongo. Wange bobo,
Oh yeah, baby. I always be with you. I no go listen to them say. For make me love the word. I go deaf me yes and set me high. Now follow my body. I no go ever let you down. And I go give you everything you want. Baby, now me make it the sun so.
wange bobo, na you make I dey shine so. Wange bobo,
I pull in a trip, put in a hose, oh yeah.
wange bobo, na you make I dey bongo. Wange bobo,
Baby, now me make it the sun so.
wange bobo, na you make I dey shine so. Wange bobo.
I pull in a trip, put in a hose, oh yeah.
Wange bobo, na you make I dey bongo. Wange bobo, you give me yes for me kai, you give me bed for me to sleep. You buy me medicine wey I sick oh, na that dey make wey I dey bongo. Hey ya, wange bobo, na you make I dey shine so. Wange bobo,
I pull in a trip, put in a hose, oh yeah.
wange bobo, na you make I dey bongo. Wange bobo.
Oh yeah, baby. I always be with you. I no go listen to them say. For make me love the word. I go deaf me yes and set me high. Now follow my body. I no go ever let you down. And I go give you everything you want. Baby, now me make it the sun so.
Wange bobo, na you make I dey shine so. Wange bobo,
I pull in a trip, put in a hose, oh yeah.
wange bobo, na you make I dey bongo. Wange bobo,
say, oh yeah,
Wange
baby.
bobo, na you make a de bongo. Wange bobo.
Baby, now me make it the sun so. Yeah. I put in that fish put in a hose, oh yeah, baby. Baby, now me make it the sun so. I put in that fish put in a hose, oh yeah, baby. Oh, me name. I pull in a trick, put in a hose, oh yeah, baby.
It's all about Sierra Leone, you know. Sierra Leone news to the map. VOA, live and direct. Succulent here, so.
Wange bobo, na you make a de shine so. Wange bobo. Wange bobo, na you make a de bongo. Wange bobo. Wange bobo, na you make a de shine so. Wange bobo. Wange bobo.
Yes, yes, yes. Wangri Bobo, now you make a design so.
It's sign so.
Sign so.
Sign
It is
so, yeah.
sign.
Not shine, sign.
I'm pulling a treat, bringing a hose. Where?
baby.
Where a minute?
Yeah.
They tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's something what the only
You
kids
catch the
call.
vibes like that, yeah.
All right, this is the African beat on the Voice of America. Yeah, what we were saying, the song actually is done in Creole and Timney, you know. So, and that is from Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
Okay, the African beat on the Voice of America with my guest Succulent today, and we have one more track for you. And I told you that is the master track. That is the track of today. It is the song of today. There's a song that is making all the noise, and that is God, not a bank phone.
Yeah.
God, not a bank phone. That's a Creole language from Sierra Leone, and it means God does not hang up his phone. God does not put down the phone on anybody.
Yeah.
If you want to talk to God, you make the call and you start talking, and he will listen to you any time of the day, anywhere, until you are tired. You say, I'm going to hang up. But he does not hang up his
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that is so deep.
Yeah.
So tell me about the song. I know it's an inspirational song.
Yeah, of
you
course.
got the inspiration from somewhere.
Yeah.
I just want you to spill it out.
There was one, let me say, someone that is huge in my country. It's a big volume. And he promised me several times for an assistance. At that time, I really need an assistance from him. And he knows about it. So, I mean, most times, you can just call. Succulent, where are you? I say, I'm at home. Don't worry. I know exactly what you need. I'll call you. And once I call you, it's done. I'm going to sort you out. So I was just hoping for just that call. So at one time, he decided to call. Say I should meet him at the office at 11. Before 8 o'clock, I was there. I was just waiting. Quarter to 11, I decided to call. The line was busy. So I hold on. 11 o'clock, I called. He asked, who is this? For the very first time. I was like, what?
Say it's Succulent.
That's okay. It's Succulent. You said I should call you, sir. You sure you're talking to me? I said, yes, sir. Are you sure? I said, yes, sir. It's okay. I'll get back to you. So I was inside the car waiting. 12, I decided to call again because I think around 12 is long time. So I decided to call. I said, boss, I'm still waiting here. It's Succulent. Finally, it just...
Bang.
Yeah.
Hang up the phone.
Hang up the phone on me.
Just like that?
Just like that. So what? Since then, I tried to call him several times. No avail.
And the phone was being hung up.
Yeah, no avail. So I was like, and that present moment, the quantity of the fuel in the car is very, very low.
Low.
And it's singular in the dashboard that low fuel and all
Low
that. So I was
fuel.
thinking from that direction to my house, it's approximately 15 miles. So how can I get to my house at that time? So on my way coming, I met one of my friends who decided to give me, a little token of 500,000. So I decided to go to the studio with this mindset of disappointment and all that. So I read between the lines that there are so many people who are going through these stress times and all this disappointment and all that. So I was thinking about a catchy something that I can use as a slang. Thank God this title came up. God need a bank phone. I was like shocked. Where is this coming from? I said, thank you, God. I'm going to work on this title. By the time I went to the studio, I already get the chorus. So I went to the studio. I decided to call one of, the biggest producer for now in Sierra Leone, Young Lee. And I spoke with him. I said, Young Lee, I want to do this song, God Need the Bank Phone. So, Succulent in Q. You don't come back.
That means you're here again.
Yeah, you're here again, man. Come on. He said, what type of music is that? Do you have God's phone number? I said, it is a slang. God know the bank phone. If you can understand, you can twist your words to something. Like, for example, in the Bible, Papa God said, our Father in heaven commanded us to call him at any time, any moment of the day. He will never leave you nor forsake you. So I decided to give this song the title, God Need the Bank Phone. I said, so that's good. I said, do you have the chorus? You have something? I said, yes, let's work. I say, do you have something in your mind, like the beating and stuff? I say, yes.
Just play the music.
I say,
I'll sing.
No, I told him, let him start playing something like Milo jazz, this African drums, on the beat. We decided to produce the beat together, Along the way, we get everything just correct perfectly. By the time he finished producing the song, the lyrics is ready. The verses are ready. Everything is ready. So I was just,
just flow.
Smash up the
Wow.
beat, go to the vocal room, do everything. All of the nights, we never slept. We were just dancing.
Dancing to that particular song.
Dancing. And it told me, said, wow, this song is a mega hit. It's going to touch lives,
I know. The song, the lyrics of the song, they're so inspirational that they touch lives, they change lives, and they teach us a lot of things. Like you said, calling somebody and the person keeps hanging up the phone on you.
Yeah.
But when you call, when you go on your knees and you say you got to pray to God, just dial the number. You say whatever number it is, you say you're talking to God.
Yeah.
God is not going to hang up on you.
Yeah.
Until you are done talking and then you hang up.
Yeah.
You say, okay, I'm done now. I'm going now. I'm going to do something else.
Yeah.
You say, okay, let me attend to somebody else.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I just want to thank you for today. So we're going to hit on the song right now. It's going to be our final song. But I know you're here and you have a big program coming up.
Yeah.
Tell me about that one.
October 20, Comfort Inn Hotel, Springfield, Virginia.
In Virginia.
Yeah, of course. It's going to be one of the biggest events ever, in the history of my life, because it is my first show in DMV,
in the USA.
in the US.
And so if people want to see more of you on October 20th, let them go to Springfield Comforting Hotel, and their Succulent will be ready for a full package.
It's about comedy, it's about music, live music, and it's about entertainment. And of course, our host, the grandpapa, will be there.
Yes,
As the
yes. I'm
MC,
going to be
master
there and I'll be
ceremony.
hosting that.
Okay.
So, well, I want to thank you so very much. And one more final thing. What have you got for your fans out there?
Oh, surprises.
They'll be waiting for you.
Surprises.
Surprises. Oh, my goodness.
Sometimes we don't talk too much, but action speaks for itself.
All right. Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having you here today. And I hope that whenever you release something else, bam,
Wow.
it's going to be here.
And fans out there, this is African Beat on VOA. And I'm live. Sugarmatic Succulent.
Let's go. So right now we're going to climax. I want to thank you for accepting me in your homes, in your cars, on the streets, wherever you are, listening to the African Beat on the Voice of America. On behalf of my engineer, Gary, my technicians out there, Rob, and of course, Patrick Dea, I say a big thank you to all of you for being here with me. And till we meet again on another day on the African Beat, I am David Vandy, and I leave you now with this song, God not a bank phone. God does not hang up his phone. By our guest today, Succulent from Sierra Leone. Peace.
Young Lee on the beat.
Succulent, sugar matic. Live up, don't give up. No matter the hard times, keep on trying. Stabba-dee-da-dee-da-da-da. Stabba-da-dee-da-da-da-da. Oh, stabba-da-da-da-da. Hallelujah, eh, eh, eh. Why you don't fall and for food and Sisyphus? Cause when I get to I got the 30 days. Watch there is life, there is hope, oh, my brother. God know the bank phone. Do you tell your neighbor? God know the bank phone. Tell my legal of Sulas. God know the bank phone. Tell them not to get so. Say God know the bank phone. Do you tell your neighbor? God know the bank phone. Don't put your trust in nothing man a failure. Put your trust in Judge and the Savior. So if you fall 7 times, you go rise 7 times. Remember the story of Job. Don't you ever give up electing choke. Don't be let you compete for 1 pint coke. Believe in yourself and activate hope. You will ever come and be the head cornerstone. Why you see your fall and for food in Sisyphus? Cause when I get to I got the 20 days. Watch there is life, there is hope, oh, my brother. God know the bank phone. Do you tell your neighbor? God know the bank phone. Tell my legal of Sulas. God know the bank phone. Tell them not to get so. Say God know the bank phone. Do you tell your neighbor? Say God know the bank phone. Pressure they can't, pressure they go. Never look up to God. He no go ever let you so. In what not in what. God no go go so cause so no fail for call up. Any problem where you get here ready for solve up. For talk so God not free. God in network no music. If you believe it, you shall receive it. No condition is permanent. Why you see your fall and for food and Sisyphus? Cause when I get to I got the 30 days. Watch there is life, there is hope, oh, my brother. God know the bank phone. Do you tell your neighbor? God know the bank phone. If I call in the black sheep, not the family, I say no cry no more. We just sleep on the streets, not getting for it. I say no cry no more. You face them for secure, people disappoint you. I say no cry no more. Stand up and tell them say you're not the best. Start to dig up your chest. You too blessed to be stressed. And a papa God gets the key to your success. If the one made a shinka, and the life don't so for the jumper. Who God bless, no man so blessed for that. You will prosper. Why you see them fall and for food and Sisyphus? Cause when I get to I got the 20 days. When there is life, there is hope, oh, my brother. God know the bank phone. Do you tell your neighbor? God know the bank phone. Tell my legal of Sulas. God know the bank phone. Tell them not to get so. Say God know the bank phone. Alan Bob Records. Do you tell your neighbor?